Not too bad.
Oh.
How you doing?
Doing
He's there, but he hasn't
Yeah.
spoke up.
I'm
Oh,
here.
You're keeping very silent.
the talker hasn't talked. I mean, whatever.
I was spoiled by like the last week of decent temperatures, and these last 2 days have been very long and very warm. So I'm a little low energy.
Ooh,
Okay.
especially being outside, yeah. All of a sudden the dry heat came back.
I hate when that happens. Sounds like we're all good.
I'll steal Kelly's picture and see if she noticed. I'm too lazy to roll out of roll 20 and roll back in and fix the picture. So who remembers where we last left off?
I think we're moseying over to a rancher's property.
Yeah,
Nope.
because we inspected the barbed wire fence and there was some shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
Well, I thought we actually went over the hill, saw the neighbors,
The
and it was
neighbor.
like in fire and destroyed.
That's
Yes.
right.
Yes.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. We were. See, I was right though. We were
Well,
heading that way.
See, not
We were
quite
going
fire, but there was dead livestock and the door open.
Yeah.
That's
We
right.
were expecting.
I think I was
Because we
just
were-
heading in.
we
Actually.
were- We decided to stop at the neighbors on our way to go have a chat, in quotations, with the rancher.
Right. Yeah.
And who was going to be the brave soul to poke their head inside the doorway?
I believe that was Enoch.
Oh, yeah, because you're the talker.
Brave Enoch going to open the ominous swaying door in the wind.
But I'm right there by his elbow there.
Oh,
Can't.
look at Sam making sure Enoch's not going anywhere alone.
Exactly.
I mean, especially when you see all the dead livestock out there as you go walking up on the patio and both of y'all hear your boots do those hollow boot steps on the deck. And you just hear the door squeak open and close with the wind. So is Enoch gonna go ahead and push in the door and look inside?
Did we find the bodies of the people that were here yet?
Not yet.
No, we just rolled up, saw the animals, and the door open. That's as far as we got.
Yes, we are concerned.
Yeah. I think Enoch's not much of a fighter, but I think at this point he probably knows this family, and unless anyone tells him to keep quiet, he's going to shout out and ask if anyone's okay, or if anyone's hurt.
You know, just as you're hesitant to poke in through the door, you shout out, and
Yeah.
all of a sudden you hear a little noise stirring inside the house.
Sounds like a dog.
And a dog barking.
Yeah, it sounds like a big ass dog to me.
As you hear some dog barking on the inside of the house, apparently. And when it does, a bunch of crows or ravens, you're not quite sure, go fluttering out one of the side windows that's open in the house. Thankfully, not through the doorway.
That's a bad omen.
As you hear the caw caw.
Yeah. Well, if no one says anything and we don't hear any guns getting cocked, then I guess we make our way in.
Human sounds as you slowly kick the door. You're gonna kick the door real fast.
Yep,
No, I'll open the door normally.
Okay, as you open the door and you hear the creak, and as the door opens up,
Roll initiative.
bring up the thing. There we go. Everybody's updated. Enoch and Sam, give me a fear check.
What is a fear check?
That's gonna be your willpower, pretty much.
Cool or discipline?
It's gonna be a discipline.
Yeah.
As immediately the door creaks open and you realize that the kitchen table that's apparently nailed down to the floor, you see there's a dog tied up to its leash. Kind of like lunging behind the door as you're pulling the door open, and it kind of growls at you guys, but it's totally looking at something on the other side of the door as you squeak that door open.
I imagine it's 30 to 50 feral hogs.
Yeah.
Are we ready to roll?
I'm ready if you're ready. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know if you're ready.
Oh no! Oh boy!
Uh-uh.
No
Oh,
bueno!
yeah.
No bueno for
as
anyone.
as immediately the other two of you outside by the horses, you see these two guys open the door and there's a barking sound coming from the inside, and you see the spooky birds go flying out the windows.
Ooh, one second. I have a phone call. I'll be right back.
Oh, what timing! What
Really?
timing! This commercial
Right?
break brought to you by 13 Days of Halloween.
Good Lord. Talk about a cliffhanger.
Oh my God. He's going to make us wait for it, isn't he?
Dun,
Yeah.
dun, dun.
Anybody started watching Gen V yet?
Not yet.
Yeah.
Gen V.
It's based off of The Boys.
Oh, yes. I saw a commercial for that. No, I
Yeah.
haven't started watching it.
Yeah, pretty crazy.
Well,
Yeah.
the boys got pretty crazy.
Oh yeah.
I've heard it's
it
like on par
continues.
with them.
It is. It continues.
And that it's just as good as, as the boys. Which, that's
Just
a
as
good thing.
good. Just as bloody
Graphic
and
and
raunchy and graphic and yeah. Yeah.
I haven't watched the animated.
Yeah, I haven't watched that one. But yeah,
Well, like on Netflix, they have the animated movies for alternate carbon, which is really good, and Bright. I really like the one for Bright.
Yeah, they're good additions to the setting.
Yeah.
Bright fantasy, the troll and stuff.
Uh-huh.
The top.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
But
Shadow
it
Run.
takes place more in a Japanese
Yeah.
noir kind of.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping they were gonna come out with a second one, but probably doesn't look like it. I haven't heard any rumbles.
Yeah, the only person who there were plans for it. I mean, if you checked it, but only what's his name, the troll guy, was signed up for it. Will wasn't supposed to be in it because, of course, he's, they had that whole prophecy. But for a while there, it was in his upcoming projects because I looked.
Yeah.
But then, nothing's come of it.
No. Yeah. Been busy. I finished the Wheel of Time and finished Ahsoka.
Oh yes, we finished Ahsoka.
Yep.
I'm still in the middle.
So yeah, been busy. Started Gen V, so had time.
See, now I would be afraid of starting it, then falling asleep, and having to start it again.
Oh yeah, no, they were good enough. Oh, Wheel of Time was good. It's been a long time since I've read the book, so I don't get all anal and butthurt if things aren't exact or whatever. I mean, as far as I'm concerned.
So
What's that?
I haven't read the book, so I'm just enjoying it as is.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my thing is, it's just another turning of the wheel. And the people are very similar to the last turning of the wheel that I read the book about. So.
Because that's like the whole point,
Right. This story's been playing out for thousands of years, over and over and over again. So yeah, having some variances does not bother me at all.
Different millennia.
Pretty much. Yeah. So, but the production value is good.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. And there we were, as our intrepid adventurers were staring in the door in fear.
As you know, you get
and
this,
failed their saves.
and they failed their saves.
Dun dun dun.
That's a shadow looking dude.
As you guys both kind of look in, and outside you see both of them kind of like look a little wretched. I mean, thankfully nobody had no threat, so there was no actual retching happening. But they look a little queasy as inside you guys look in and you see this horrible scene where it looks like out of all the family members there, they ended up killing each other.
Oh,
Dog is tied up to the table. It looks like the ma killed the pa. Looks like the pa killed the two sons. Looks
On
like
paw cattle.
shotguns, pistols, and knives were the tools of the day. And as you both fail your fear check, and of
Yeah.
course you've got the black setback dice on anything you guys do. Somebody give me a vigilance check.
Vigilance.
I only have 2 green in vigilance.
I am
Oh,
good at vigilance.
I was gonna say, does that
Yeah,
mean you want to pop your head in and see what's
Hey!
terrifying them?
I'm
I
3
thought
green.
you were asking everybody to.
Nope. Anybody who's looking inside the horrible house of horribleness.
You ready?
Go for
Did you say do one or all of us do one?
One
No.
person who's at the door looking in the scene, give me a check.
Good grief.
Holy cow.
So you kind of, Enoch's looking in this, and he's like, you have to hesitate to not do the sign of the cross here, or whatever Enoch would do in this situation, because you just see this horrible murder scene that doesn't make any sense to you at the moment.
I don't know. Doing the sign of the cross sounds somewhat apropos from what you're describing.
This is what bullshit looks like.
Yeah.
What would you like for your 3 advantages?
Boy, that's a rough one. I'll give a blue die the next 3 people that roll. I will think better of going in this room and will offer moral support to anyone else who does things.
Wow.
Okay, and as Enoch is definitely off of his game and kind of stammering and seeing this scene here. Brian, you kind of like, you look at Enoch, he's trying to figure the situation out. You just feel this place has got some bad juju going on. As Sam, anything particularly you're doing there as you're kind of taking in the scene there?
Scanning the room for something, some kind of sign or item of dark, like magic or symbolism. There's obviously something emanating from this room.
Hey!
And as you scan the room, you hear the
No.
dog start whining tied to the table.
No!
Dog looks like he's been tied up there a few days, a little on the hungry side, And all of a sudden, he starts to make this snarling sound, and you look in the direction he's snarling at, and you see the body of the obviously the father in the house. He's sitting in the fireplace where he ended up slumping down, and he's got his hand on a double-barreled shotgun, both rounds, of course, spent. And as the dog is making the whimpering noise and you look, you see the hand starting to tremble and shake. Obviously, he's dead because he's got like a dozen bullet holes in his chest. And he's a few days dead. Thank God for the windows, or you'd be smelling this a lot sooner. And the hand is doing this weird tremble that seems totally unnatural for a living person to do, let alone a corpse that's been dead a few days.
Right. I reach over, put my arm in front of Enoch, and kind of start backing us both up from the door.
Okay, I like that. That's good. That's a good thing. So everybody, go ahead and give me your vigilance.
Wait a second. Can I
Okay.
cast a primal shield over all of us?
You can in a second. Something's totally about to happen, which will let you do that.
Okay.
Okay, so we all have to roll vigilance this time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because they're starting to step out of the
Are
doorway wisely.
Is it
Well,
is
shit.
it vigilance on our skills or is it vigilance on combat?
Vigilance on initiative.
On what?
On initiative.
Initiative.
On initiative. Okay, so that's what I needed to know.
Boy, I've been rolling the advantages today.
Yeah, you are. Hey, at least got to get an ish. That's good. Let's see how it goes from there.
Wow, it almost put it in proper order. Almost. Okay, so pretty much as you guys are backing up out of the building and the hand is trembling, all of a sudden the head tilts your guys' direction with this big gaping shocked look on the face, and the hand rises up with the double-barreled shotgun, and you just see the finger clicking away on the shotgun as if it was loaded and it would do something, but unfortunately it's been unloaded and not reloaded. You know, it's that ominous shotgun that has been recocked and loaded, so the finger's just clicking as it's holding the shotgun up at the perfect height that it would hurt both of you guys pretty severely if it went off right now.
It's already dealing emotional damage.
Right.
Emotional damage. And what are you guys doing? Is this, Sam was totally saying we need to leave right now.
Well, yeah, this is some bullshit, and not the kind of bullshit that I have any knowledge about. So
This is where Enoch says, "Nope."
this is a job for fire, and a lot of it. Any ideas?
Well,
who would like to go first?
What are you doing, Brian?
I mean, Brian, if you want to do your thing, now would be a good time to do that thing.
Yeah, I want to do a primal shield over all of us.
Okay. So how many purple do I need to give you?
It's been so long.
As on the TV, there's that ominous scene at the end of The Gray.
Okay, so oops, hold on a second.
Yeah, that cabin almost looks like the cabin up at the scout camp I work at over in California, except they had a tin original tin roof on it.
This is what happens when you Google spooky cabin.
It even had that on the side, on the left there, where the chimney is, that plaster between the wood and some of the areas. Part of it was block or brick, rocks and stuff.
The chinking.
Yeah.
Oh, does Primal not have shield?
It might not.
What was the question?
Primal might not have shield.
Oh, kind of bad. I don't even have my spell list up.
I didn't have mine up either. That's why I was asking Scott. Let me bring mine up. Just shows we've all had that kind of week.
Okay.
Genesis magic.
It's going to be under augment. No.
Oh, barrier.
Magic shields. There we go. Barrier. Yep.
And apparently Arcane has it, not Primal. And I was looking for shield. Okay, so I'm gonna do an Arcane barrier.
As the poor dog just barks trapped inside.
Right.
Someone give me a despair so the dog can escape and attack one of y'all.
Primal doesn't
Okay,
have a shield?
so we have a
But
total
remember, Brian has
of...
access to both Primal and Arcane.
Okay.
Yeah, so do I. Oh, sorry. So plus 3 purple.
Okay, I got 3 purple there for you. And thankfully, you don't have any black deaths because you're not scared of this scary place yet. And I got a point back on for me. Okay, I've got the upgrade in there for you. Ooh, okay, so an extra point of strain for that spell. And did you need advantages to cast on other people?
No, that's what the 3 extra... That's what the 3 purple are for.
Figured I might as well import you on the map. Okay, so what does your shield do for everybody?
I'm hoping that it takes away the scary effects. And protects people if anyone attacks us magically.
Well, the fear effect that's bothering them right now, that's like a leadership kind of thing to get rid of. So for your barrier, let's see. Barrier spell. If the check is successful until the end of the character's next turn, reduce damage of all hits by 1, and further reduce it by 1 for every uncancelled 2 successes beyond the first. So
Okay,
basically,
so
everyone gets an extra point of strength soak from the barrier.
2.
No, it's +1 for every 2 successes beyond the first.
Oh, beyond the first. Okay.
Yeah. So it's just one shy of being two free
Right.
soaks.
No problem.
I'm not sure it's going to affect anything, but should he have had an extra blue die that might give him one more success?
Yeah, he did.
He should have a blue die. Yeah. Go, Scott. Go ahead and roll just an extra blue die, since you are the first of the 3 blue die.
Oh, that didn't work.
As what does your arcane barrier look like to the 4 of you guys?
Okay, I'm going up to the dice pool, going to the blue, and clicking 1.
Yep, and then click outside the box.
There it is. Nope.
Worth a
Okay.
shot.
So go ahead and take a total of 3 strain for that. As
I already did.
What does it look like when you cast your barrier on everybody?
Since this is arcane and not primal, it looks like a a glowing bubble around all of them.
Okay, so you guys have the crap scared out of you, but then a magic bubble as you back away from the door pops up. It's a good bubble. Okay, so who is going next?
So, how many of these things are moving now?
It looked like only old Pa was moving and trying to shoot you guys with an unloaded shotgun.
All right. So, nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just okay. So, he's got to be put to rest. So,
I actually love how the initiative got broke up on this one.
What's that?
I love how this initiative got broke up.
Oh, yeah. So I am.
Only one of you can escape.
I am going to double check here. Just making sure my. So I am going to move up onto Pa.
Oh, damn.
Pulling my sword from the staff. And I am going to.
It doesn't take much for a monk to sense bad chi when there's bad chi.
Well, I mean, he's got to be put to rest. So, let's see. All right, so I am going to attempt to decapitate him.
Damn.
Well, I mean,
I like it. And,
figure it's the best way to deanimate.
Since it is a barely moving corpse, it's only going to be 1 purple.
Yeah, well, okay.
And I've got your fear in there.
Yep. And to be able to move, draw, and attack, that's 2 strain. So, all right, we ready?
Yep, we are ready.
All right, and it is a silver sword, so if that has any impact. Ooh.
Oh, damn.
And a blue die.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. I didn't put your blue die in there. So
Oh,
if you want to roll your blue, you can.
yep,
Enoch
yep.
is making sure to get everybody those blue dice.
Right?
Hey, he earned them.
It's all I have to offer.
There we go.
Okay, so you run up there and you try to decapitate the corpse. And what is your total damage with your silver blade, which is a good thing to know about?
Yep. So 5 and 6, 7, 8
8.
with 3 advantage.
Okay, so what would you like for those 3 advantages? As your sword digs deep into Pa's throat, you almost see you hear that scrapey sound of your sword hitting the stone behind Pa in the fireplace in a non-damaging kind of way.
Knocks him down.
I mean, you could crit if you wanted.
Yeah.
He's already,
Sure, let's crit.
on his butt, dead at the fireplace. Gun still
Okay.
clicking away right behind you where you were before you came running in with the sword.
Can you disarm him?
I'll go ahead and crit
That's
him.
a good one.
Well, it's just there's no ammo, so yeah, I'll crit.
Okay. So as you cut. Oh, damn. As you cut to decapitate Pa's head, you slice in a beautiful single motion, and the head just lops to the side and bounces on the stone fireplace, the hearth. Just as you look to where his head was, there's a shadowy apparition still there, like his shadow is still intact, even though his head is laying on the ground next to his thigh. And it's looking right at you with these intense yellow eyes. As you know for sure that your silver blade specifically did actually cause the shadow to flicker. As you're totally convinced that this is some evil spirit of some kind that may have been possessing the body, but the body basically got wrecked.
Right.
And you just opened the soda bottle.
So I'll be like, yeah, there's like a malicious spirit in here.
I like how Sam just nonchalantly, there's a malicious spirit here. And on the plus side, your crit did in fact affect the spirit.
Nice. Well, that's good. I feel better.
As it's the spirit's turn.
Yeah. I figured something was gonna still be attacking me, so.
So it was gonna do one thing, but then you ran up after it with a sword, so it's probably gonna do a different thing.
Okay.
So it was gonna totally make a noise, but instead it's not gonna bother with that. Who got time for that foolishness when someone just cut your head off? And it's going to literally pour out of the stump of the neck that's just long, dead, and desiccated, and grody as Halloween can make it be. And it oozes out of the stump and forms in front of you as the shadowy figure that you can barely see, but there's just enough that you can see these wicked looking spectral claws of shadow and the yellow eyes and this like gapy hole where the mouth should be. And you just sense the maliciousness off of this spirit. It almost reminds you of the other night. And the worst part is that as it pours out, Enoch, you're still looking inside the building. You haven't evacuated yet.
What was that?
You're still inside the doorway looking in.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I know you're both already terrified, but for shits and giggles, let's go ahead and give me a daunting fear check.
Is that both of us?
Both of you guys, yep.
So daunting discipline, huh?
Daunting discipline.
Let us know when you're ready.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm ready on my end.
Oh, damn. That's not good.
That ran out of power.
What's that?
I was gonna say, did Enoch run out of power?
Yeah, my headset ran out of power. I was gonna say I have one more blue die for Sam to hopefully get a success.
Oh yeah, well.
You can go ahead and roll your blue die there.
I roll my one blue die, hoping for a success.
God damn it!
And absolutely nothing.
It was worth a shot.
And I totally have the pool put back there for Enoch.
Okay. More successes, or more advantages.
Okay, so great times for the spooky stuff happening in the shack.
Yeah, it's getting spooky, all right.
So, oof, damn, oof.
Hey, there's undead in here, young lady.
Oof. the one time that you.
Oh hell no.
So for Sam with those 4 threats, Jesus.
Yeah.
I will give Sam that you are frozen in terror.
Yay!
These are the things from the old stories, you know, the malicious, negative chi spirits that take over, and which means you are immobilized and staggered during your next turn.
Awesome.
As your sword's just like poised out there as you chop the spear, and it formed around your sword, and then just scared the crap out of you. And Enoch, you're still scared.
Yeah.
And you will be additionally disoriented for the rest of this encounter. So 2 black for you.
Okay.
As opposed to Sam, who is just frozen in fear. And the worst part is, while Sam is frozen in fear, it forms next to him. And it takes like a half second to look at you and walk around you, taking your full measure in. And just when it looks over and acknowledges Enoch standing in the doorway, it turns back and lifts its claw high up into the air and just brings a claw down on Sam's back.
But Sam is slightly protected by the magical barrier.
He is slightly protected. And I'm going to give this guy an upgrade because you're just standing there frozen.
Yeah, because I was going to say, I suppose my melee defense is null and void.
At the moment, yeah.
Even with all the flowing robes? Oh, fuck.
Ooh.
As that claw just strikes your flowing robes for 7 points of damage and a crit. And by the way, that's 7 points of damage, not soaked.
7 what?
7 points of damage of wounds.
Okay.
Because it's got breach.
Its spectral claws go right through your flowy robes.
Yeah.
And my
So
shield?
And his shield will soak
Well, my soak's
1
all
point.
bronze, so does that not matter?
Well, he's got breach 1.
Okay.
So the
What about the shield?
magic shield soaks 1 point. And Enoch, you see this terrifying specter just look at you, raise that claw, and it slashes at Sam. Holy crap!
Oh no.
As Sam just does the classic kung fu martial artist grimace in his stunnedness, as you just see slices in his back just magically appear. Enoch, you're not ready for this.
Nope.
Okay, so who is going next? As Enoch makes the ghost face.
Ghost.
We can't see.
You can see Enoch scared shitless at the doorway.
We can't see the wraith.
Not unless you want to get to the doorway where Enoch is.
I'm gonna get to the doorway.
Okay, so Katie's cowgirling up. And as soon as you walk up next to Enoch and realize, why Sam went running in there and you heard his blade go shink, shink, you see this wraith spirit that immediately you acknowledge as this is an undead evil spirit. And you see blood dripping down Sam's back.
Oh,
He's got his sword out. You see this horrific scene of family that killed each other, and you see that Sam obviously just cut the head off the corpse that's sitting at the fireplace.
Can I shoot the wraith, please? I'm gonna use magic bullet.
You totally
Very
can
good.
once you give me your discipline
But
check.
make sure. Oh.
Oh.
Oh. As all this palatable terror exuding.
Shit.
Oh shit!
Jeez.
Good
Take
grief.
a point of strain, as you also are terrified at this thing because it's scary. It really is scary.
Apparently.
Apparently, yes.
Brian's
it
got the
even
right
kills
idea.
Sam.
I'm gonna
Okay,
stay
so
out
can
here.
can I still fire now?
Yeah, you can totally
Yes.
totally shoot. It's just that you now witnessed what's going on here. Now remember, this thing is standing right next to Sam. Are you still wanting to take the shot?
I hit a story point.
Okay.
So
We're not dancing, so it's not like we're dodging and ducking and dodging, so.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure she knew she had an ally adjacent to the target.
Okay, so I am using magic bullet.
Okay, so you're taking 2
Now
strain
remember,
for the
there's
spell.
also a fire effect.
Okay, so you have a free fire effect, I believe, right?
Yes, free. Because apparently I've been forgetting to use that because I just read my notes and under the thing, well, on Elementalist it's there, but on Magic Bullet it said none, and I'm like, no, that should be fire.
Well, that's because your talent stacks with that. Yeah, it's a separate thing.
Yeah. So
okay.
It wasn't. Okay, so you ready?
And it's short distance. So...
And I did aim.
And you are aiming, so you're taking 2 strain to aim?
I already took them off.
So 2 strain to aim and then 2 strain for the spell?
Yes.
And then 1 extra strain for the threat there?
I already...
So you're down 5 strain, right? Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Take that shot. Yep.
And you got my upgrade in there.
Yes, I have your upgrade in there.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, baby.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as you cast your flaming magic bullet, what does it look like to the wraith?
To us, it just looks like a little fireball, but to it, not only is it this massive, like this fireball, but there's this glowing, like bright light around it, like dawn is coming.
And
What
how
color
much
is it?
damage is that total? And what
It's
color?
a golden yellow for that. I'm sorry, what?
How much damage?
Okay, hold on, I gotta switch back to my front.
Poor guy's taking a katana to the throat and a magic bullet.
Well, he's picked the wrong people to mess with, but
Yeah. Okay. So, let's see here. So, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Unfortunately, I can't crit because
No advantage.
it pierced 2, but not that it's going to matter for
No,
it.
Pierce 2 is important. It's
Oh,
got
it is
soak,
Pierce
so
2.
Pierce is important. Okay.
And then of course fire damage on top of that.
Okay. So 9 points of damage.
Yeah. Plus fire, whatever the fire damage is.
As you shoot this thing right between the eyes, and you see large chunks of it wafting off with your gunshot. And then, of course, the spell does a considerable amount of damage. Then ends up like putting a charred mark on the wall. It still exists, but it is like a quarter of what it was. As all of a sudden, its wraithy spectralness is trying to ooze in.
One quarter is left, or one quarter went away?
Basically, it's down to a third of what it was.
Okay.
The magic bullet seemed to do a lot more than the sword did. Not that the sword didn't do a lot of damage.
Not magic.
I mean,
Yeah, but it wasn't magic, so
But it was silver.
it is silver. Yes.
Okay, so you come in there, draw your weapon, blast away. Brian, you now see that everybody's inside the cabin but you. But your glowing orders are doing quite well for everybody.
Okay, so one more strain to keep all this up.
Okay.
I have a special skill called Knowledge Supernatural. If I know what this thing is it going to scare me as much?
Well, you still have to go see it, which will put you in range of its terrifying aura.
Right, that's my question though. If I know what it is, do I get an advantage against the aura?
Not so
Or do
much.
I like
It
might be worse because you know what it is.
It's basically it's one of its powers. Is just getting within distance of it will affect you with its terrifying aura.
It's only a black or 2.
Are you getting up into the doorway to see what's going on?
I am getting up into the doorway to see what's going on.
And immediately when you do, you witness this terrifying thing.
Rolling discipline.
And was that an upgrade I heard? Was that a blip blip?
Uh-huh.
Okay, go ahead and give me your discipline.
He really doesn't want to be afraid,
no.
but it's not going to help.
As this pure primal fear pricks in the back of your head, and you all notice that the dog is absolutely silent. It's basically curled up under the table, whizzing itself in absolute terror.
It's like, not just the dog.
Yeah. He's all like,
none of us have rolled well.
And as you see this thing, you see that Katie's bullet did some serious, crunchiness to it for something made of wispy ectoplasm and tear. What would you like to do? I mean, you could totally try to figure out what this thing is. I mean, I could totally get the info dump on you if you know what it is. Or you can just blast it with magic. Or you could just say nope and turn around and go check on the horse.
Magic blasting sounds great to me.
In fact, I think saying nope, I gotta go check the horses is the best thing ever.
No.
Okay. Let's do an empowered attack.
Ooh.
So that's 3 purple. Because I want this sucker dead now. And I said
Okay.
now.
I agree. This is a special kind of evil.
I triple that. Especially since I'm the one dancing with it.
Oh no, you're just standing there. It's
Yeah,
like
well.
that special salsa dance where the lady is all over the place and the guy just stands still.
In my mind, I'm still
And I
trying
don't
to
know if
dodge
it makes a
and weave.
difference, but this is a primal attack going, as my favorite friend says, the dead should stay dead!
Yeah. Oh, hell no. Dead needs to stay dead.
Well, it's a magical attack. I'm sure it does
Mhm.
good damage versus, non-magical. I mean, divine might be a little better, but I'm preoccupied.
Okay, and I got your purple in there.
I got your back.
Do you have the black, or should I put it in?
I've got the black dice in there for you.
Okay, I will take it out then.
And how are you taking the black dice out?
Because I originally put a black dice in my dice pool, so anything I roll.
Okay.
He's taking out the one he added.
He doesn't want to double dip on the blacks, okay?
Right.
He'd rather,
Yeah.
Tell me
I
when
knew I
you're
should have.
ready.
I'm ready. Let's see what this empowered attack does. Oh my
Oh.
god!
Oh!
As the dark spirits of
Jesus.
this place just weep away the primal magic, it just grounds into the floorboards. What does this primal attack look like, by the way?
It's just like a glowing tomahawk.
I was so hoping your empowered attack would hit because it then gets blast quality and hits all the targets in the area.
Oh, great.
It would have totally hit Sam. It would have been awesome.
Great.
It looks like this tumbleweed rolling into it,
Aw.
and I don't know if it missed or didn't do anything.
You see the spell starts to go out, and then immediately he's drawn into the cracks between the floorboards. Like the very evil of this act has tainted this place. That the ground is absorbing your magic.
The rancher's behind this. He's a fucking hitman.
I mean, that could totally be something that needs to be looked into further. I like it. I like it a lot.
If we get there, yeah.
So, who would like to go first?
I would.
Assuming Sam would like his skip turn to be the end.
I think it's important to get the fear off of us.
How do we
So-
get the fear off?
With a leadership check.
We let Enoch
Oh,
talk.
well then let Enoch go first.
Somebody motivate us.
Yes. Time for motivational speaking.
So what is Enoch going to do? Is he saying ghost?
Well, I don't know for sure what he's going to be saying, but the intent is to, well, it's to change the fear into anger, which is a much more manageable emotion.
Ooh.
Being afraid of this thing isn't useful, but being angry at the thing that killed this innocent family is much better. So.
Oh, that would totally work on me because my family was killed when I was young by undead.
I like it.
it.
So are you using a talent or just straight on leadership?
Just straight leadership.
Okay.
You're singing
I think
her
he
song.
should get a blue with. I think he should get a blue, particularly with me, because
She's
that's
singing
like
the song of her people.
this is the whole reason why I became what I am today.
And I'm totally going to have to say, since you were all terrified, it's going to be 3 purple and not average.
Yeah, that's fine.
Since
That makes sense.
everyone is palatably pissing themselves right now.
But the boss is good. I
Who
got faith in him.
knew? It's so cold right now in this house, but everyone's sweating profusely.
Yeah. You ready?
Chilly.
Oh.
Yeah.
I got faith in the boss man.
Yeah.
Figured since nobody clicked it, I'd click it.
Yeah, we needed to build up that bank again.
Okay. Got your fear, got your heart, got your upgrade against you. You got this, Enoch. This
All right.
is the one superpower you have.
We have been rolling so poorly.
Yeah. Wow.
What the what?
God.
As you immediately try to inspire and bring the people back from the edge, the terror is absolutely palatable in here. You can
Yeah.
now all smell the. It seems like the wind that's been ventilating this place through the open windows and the flapping door has stopped, and the stench just hits everybody at once. Go ahead and take 1 point of strain, but you have 2 big damn triumphs.
Yeah, he does.
I mean, there's totally a thing I could tell you about if you wanted, or if you have some other cool stuff for 2 triumphs.
I'm open to suggestions.
So I'll throw out 2 suggestions here, and you know you don't have to use either or, but I'll throw it out there. 1, you managed to break through Sam, and you could let him move this turn instead of when he was going to be stunned and immobilized. You could at least give him
what I
a
was
maneuver. You know, break through that primal terror with your friendship.
Maneuver or action?
Maneuver. Basically, to give him the option to run away. The other would be that you see something of importance.
Well, he's got 2 triumphs. Can't use one for each.
And he could, or he could do something completely different.
Yeah,
just saying.
I'm running a little dry on ideas for this, so I think those are good. Those are good. I'll take them.
Okay, so Sam, would you like to take a maneuver and get the hell out of there?
I will back from the party just outside.
Basically, his words cut through for you to get out of there with your bleeding and your injury and the terror that's just paralyzed you because you've never seen this much negative chi in one place. As Sam retreats back really quick, kind of staggers and, you know, composes himself as much as he can. And you notice that when you're giving your spiel and Brian did his magic, that his magic, when it got absorbed into the floorboards, it kind of spiraled like going down a sink, and you saw something shiny in between the floorboards. Something probably
Okay.
about the size of a silver dollar.
Well, this is certainly not cursed.
It's a
At
it's
least
an
the
Avernus
dice have
coin.
said so.
It's an Avernus coin.
And as the three of you are standing there looking at this terrifying thing, Sam kind of staggers past you guys. Who's going next?
I'll go next.
Okay, and what is Katie doing? Oh, look at Katie quickly flick that.
Whatever it is, she's using the dice.
Yep. I'm aiming. I'm almost out of string, guys, so hopefully. All right, now remember fire damage as well, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go. You got my upgrade in there?
I've got your upgrade in there.
Okay, well, I will take back one of my strain for that. But that'll be 8 points of damage plus fire damage.
And it's Pierce 2, right?
Pierce 2.
Okay, so when you shoot this wraith, you take him out. What does it look like to the three of you as your magic bullet hits him?
As it hits him, the fire seems to like crackle, almost like and it's like it disintegrates, but in a shower of red and gold sparks.
As you guys see this thing make
And there's this terrible
this horrible wail that almost, just because I want to click it and show you how scary it is, almost is something like that. Only, it didn't actually do any damage to y'all.
I didn't see anything.
In the chat, it did its wailing cry.
Yeah.
So you hear this god-awful, horrible wailing sound as this thing is consumed by Katie's magic
Its
fire.
whales got breach. Good lord.
Yup, wraiths suck. And the blast quality, which is totally what was going to happen to you guys, but Sam went in with the sword.
Yep.
So this thing burns to invisible ashes that just dissolve in the air as the stench kind of lightens, but you guys still have this pressing sense of terror and fear as poor Sam is outside kind of gasping.
So we take 5 stun?
No.
No, nobody
Nothing.
takes the
He
damage.
was just
So
showing that.
I was just clicking it to terrify you with its abilities. It was probably a good thing.
Okay, sorry, I thought you said it was a death cry.
No, it gave out a death cry, but it didn't actually do any damage to you guys.
Okay.
I was just going to show you what it was going to do with the three of you gathered up at the doorway. But it didn't get a chance because somebody's magic bullet finished it off right before its turn.
Damn straight.
As you guys are all kind of gasping there, Enoch is realizing it's real. All of it's real. That stuff in the graveyard wasn't just a hallucination.
Yep.
Yeah, no.
I thought it was bad whiskey. And Enoch,
the ghost in his own saloon were pretty much a dead giveaway that this shit is real.
True, but you never know when somebody may have been smoking something special, or Sam could have had his special teas out. So Enoch, that little shiny thing between the floorboards, do you pick it up?
Yeah.
As you reach down and pluck it up, you see that there's a silver dollar, but on the tail side of the coin, it looks like somebody polished it smooth and then carved some kind of symbol into it that you don't quite recognize.
Well, I'll immediately show it to everyone else in the group, thereby, of course, cursing all of you, but to get a better idea of what this is.
Gee, thanks, Enoch.
Okay, that's me. Are we still scared?
You are still scared. Y'all are gonna want to spend some time outside in the sunshine if there was some out here to get out of the terrifiedness.
Enoch, did you bring any liquid courage with you?
Yeah.
I think we could all use a little bit of a
Yeah,
snifter of something strong.
I mean, there's no reason we can't, like, we've got some wounds to tend. We can go back to the bar and recover and then head straight to the other farms or come back here if there's reason to come back.
I mean,
think
you
we
could
all
always
use a nice stiff drink.
you could
Well,
always tell the sheriff to come on out here too. I mean, or you could burn the place down. I mean, what would you like to do?
I
Gotta
vote
let the
for
dog go.
burning.
Yeah, gotta let the dog go first.
Okay, so did Enoch? Did you showed the coin to everybody?
Yeah.
Is anybody wanting to really look at that coin?
Not now.
I
I'm going to once I calm down,
Okay,
because that is kind of my specialty.
so just to spook the group, does anybody cover the coin with a handkerchief? Because it's the Old West and everybody's got a handkerchief.
Well, I mean, I would say put it in a pouch or something. Yeah.
Can I
Okay.
roll Arcana?
Well, that would be if you look at it.
Okay, I'm gonna do a quick aura scan to see whether it's still active.
Ooh, that's a utility spell, right? So
Uh-huh.
1 purple.
Uh-huh.
Okay, go ahead and give me your roll as you summon some power and burn some more strain. Ooh, this could be dangerous. Ooh, this ain't that dangerous. Okay. So, what did you want for your 3 advantage?
Strain.
Okay, so you're breathing and you're, and then when
Actually, for the 3 advantage, can I become like not scared?
for 3 advantage, I'd give that to you.
Okay.
As you realize that the coin is definitely glowing with some kind of magic. With 3 successes, you do know it is a.
Oh wait. Can I do it with 2?
Huh?
Can I do it with 2? Because I want to use 1 for my next roll to find out what it is.
No, I'm talking about with your successes.
Oh, okay.
With your 3 successes, it's using magic that taps into fear and death. And from what you're thinking when you look at it, the coin and the wraith to you, with your special empowered magic eyes, don't seem to be connected. Just one may have been attracted to the other. And since only one of the 2 can move, you think you know which one is attracted to the other. And
Okay.
and then you can use your advantage to get your strain back or break the fear.
Is it all 3 to break the fear?
It would be all 3 to break the fear. Because once you understand something, there's nothing to be afraid of.
Yeah, I'll use all 3 to break the fear.
As Enoch sees you, like, resound yourself, and he's just like, I wish I was that brave. And you can totally suggest them, along with Sam, that they should put that coin somewhere safe for now, because it's giving off.
Well, no. Now that I'm not feared and don't have the additional disadvantages, I want to do knowledge supernatural.
Oh, look who's getting cocky all of a sudden. I like it. And flipping that last point before I can. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, go ahead and give me your arcane lore roll.
No, I have a special knowledge supernatural lore.
Ah, okay, that's even better. So you snatch the coin before it gets put into the pouch, and you look at the smooth tail end side of the coin, and you immediately know that this is a actual spell foci that someone has cast a semi-permanent spell into to basically attract negative energies and basically curse anyone that's in within a certain distance. And you're pretty sure with your special sight that anyone that's in within medium range of this is technically under a glower of a curse. So basically, anyone within presence of this coin looks like it's probably not starting to take effect on you guys outside since you just brought it out. But soon, anyone that's around this will feel an instant upgrade against them on their dice pool.
Yay!
Do you still want to take it back to the bar?
We need to destroy it.
So I'm going to tell him what's going on, and this is literally a cursed coin.
That's kind of exactly what I expected it to be. Is there a way to safely dispose of it?
I mean, from your knowledge, just destroy the coin, which it's silver, that melts really easy. It breaks pretty easy. Somebody could, smash it with a hammer or a bullet, shoot a bullet into it and destroy it. Or they could, just throw it into a, campfire and let it melt. Not that you'd want to be around that campfire when it first starts, because, what if you have to roll a coordination to pitch it into the fire and you fail?
Right.
Well, I actually think that making a little fire outside of this house and dropping it in there as we leave to go to the next place is the best idea. I want to burn down this house.
We have to make sure and watch it get destroyed.
You can continue watching it. This is terrible. Like I want to come back and burn down this house, but I also think that we should probably investigate it more when we're not shitting our pants.
I mean, you are the mayor. You can just tell the sheriff what happened, and you are the mayors.
No, I know, but like there might be something else in that house, but
okay.
I don't think any of us are of the mind to explore.
I'm going
create
to
a fire, throw it in a pot on the fire.
Yeah.
No, I am going to take my magical silver hatchet, put the coin someplace flat,
and
cut it
away.
in half.
All right.
As everyone moves away from you.
What?
Okay, I'm giving you a blue dice for aiming for this action. As you all see Brian put it down on a perfectly flat stone that's right there, and he makes a little gesture with his tomahawk. Go ahead and swing on that cursed stone. As immediately you come down on it, and there's this spark that's almost like a green metallic spark, and you look down and realize that your hatchet has got a mar on the blade, but the coin is still sitting there perfectly fine.
Oh,
good thing there wasn't one extra thread, or that hatchet would have been toast. I mean, Katie, did you want to shoot it?
The bullet, or I mean the coin.
Coins, yeah. Brian just tried to chop a silver coin in half with a tomahawk. It should have been no problem, and all it did was, roll his tomahawk's edge that he's gonna have to sharpen again.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do some target practice.
Now the question is, are you using your magic bullet or are you
Yes,
using a regular
I am.
bullet?
And I'm aiming.
And you tell Brian to move out of the way.
Yep.
Okay, as you go ahead and take your shot. And Brian, don't forget. Oh, damn, you rolled too good. When you get a chance, sharpen your hatchet.
Okay.
So Katie shoots the coin, and you hear the bullet hit that rock and make that sound as all of a sudden the magic bolts and the coin kind of tumble a few feet away from the rock, and you clearly see on the rock there's this line that goes down and then stops where the coin was and then goes down a little further where his tomahawk literally chopped into the rock but did nothing to the coin. And then you see a perfect, wait, let me finish describing, woman. Dead center of where the coin was, there's a big indent where the magic bullet went through the coin and into the stone and then ricocheted off, throwing both the coin and the magic energy off to the side. And you look over and you clearly see the coin. It's got a perfect bullet hole blasted through the center of it where it's all puckered out on the back side where the heads was, and the symbol is gone. And the second Katie did that, the Brian's magic sight doesn't detect anything on the coin anymore.
You got it.
Okay. That's much better.
We did free the dog, right?
Nope, it's still tied to the table leg.
I'm gonna go free the dog.
Okay, now the question is, are you just gonna untie the dog or are you gonna kick the table leg to break it to get the dog free?
Yeah, I'm gonna get this dog free.
Okay, you break the table leg and the dog whimpers at you, and you totally bring the dog outside on the rope he's tied up with, and he's like,
I give him some jerky.
as he like very skittishly takes the food from you, because obviously he is also dealing with a couple black dice here doing things. Now,
so what do we got to get rid of the dice? Take a breather or what?
Yep, pretty much just
I'm
take
down
a break.
To 2 strain, so I definitely need a breather. I need to get the strain back.
Katie, go ahead and give me a charm roll. I'm giving you a free upgrade for the jerky.
Okay.
Bite your hand off.
Yeah, because I'm like, I am not the most charming individual.
That Katie, she's good with bullets and guns, not children and widows.
All right, here we go. Yeah.
As pretty much immediately, as soon as you untied the dog and took him outside, he took that jerky and ran off.
Yeah.
Fog. He's just like, nope.
Trapped. I'm good.
You've done your civic duty. Okay, as the dog goes yipping off, what do you guys do besides head back to the bar for drinks? Lots and lots of drinks.
Yeah, I guess that's about it. I guess tell the sheriff and let him deal with the cleanup.
Yeah, and recommend that he
the supernatural seems gone. The supernatural was the coin, so I think we should be good.
Okay, so you guys can roll a quick cool to recover some strain on the ride back is you guys are all absolutely silent.
Yeah.
As Katie is apparently too silent.
As apparently I'm a little too shook up. This is just a little too close to home for me.
Apparently Sam is still like, owie on my back.
Yeah.
And Brian totally gets one strain back. Now the question is, how's Enoch dealing with stuff?
Oh, I rolled first.
Oh, you were good. I didn't see ya.
Yeah,
Oh, Enoch's fine at this point.
I finally rolled something decent.
Did you even need any strain back?
I did need 2 strain. So.
Oh,
You
okay.
rolled 3 strain because that's the way it works.
Overachiever.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. So as you guys come back, you see the sheriff sitting on his rocking chair outside there, and you just, pull over, and I'm assuming Enoch gives him the whispered talking to if you need to get the deputy and go over.
Yeah.
As
he's the talker.
sheriff just gives this sad look that getting bad news, and more importantly, the sad look that he's got to get up and do his job. And he hollers for the deputy and tells him, "Bring your shovel."
Bring matches.
And bring some matches and some kerosene. He'll get Katie's drift pretty quick.
Yeah, considering that I'm exceptionally pale and haggard, I think that
Looks like any deputy goes, "Sheriff, looks like that Sam guy dealt with some bears out there in the woods, sir. Did you see his back?" As you guys get back to the bar,
Sam's just in meditation, so.
he's in the zen to not feel it. As this little detour stopped you from going to talk to that rancher.
Yeah, whose great idea was that shit?
Well, remember, the widow to land did say she hasn't heard from her neighbors in a while.
I
Ever
know.
since that night.
I know.
As everybody knows, when you say that night, the whole town has this recollection of weird stuff that happened on that night.
Yeah, that was painful. And I lost my cool.
And you lost your cool. But on the plus side, you did crit on that wraith. You discovered that wraith can be critted on by magic or silver, apparently.
Yeah, I beheaded that body.
Yeah.
So what is your guys' plan when you get back to the bar?
Well, once I don't have blacks, I'm gonna try to heal myself.
Okay.
I need to get back.
As you guys, get back to the bar, you all have a comforting drink of one kind or another, and all the fear seems to have finally ebbed away.
Yay.
Is Sam gonna do some mumbo jumbo?
Yeah. I'm going to do. Where did it go? Where was healing? Dispel. Heal. There we go. So I am going to the nectar of the Havana Hatari or something like that. So 3 purple.
Eden, baby. 3 purple, you say?
3 purple, yeah. And basically it heals and can heal a crit. So additionally, the healer may select 1 critical injury. The target is suffering, and the critical injury is healed. So, all right. Really? Story point when people are healing. How just rude. Of all
I mean,
times.
what's the worst that happens? All of a sudden, you turn around and your eyes turn black.
Right. All right. We ready?
Yep. Oh,
Ha!
look at that. Say you're worried about that upgrade.
Ha!
As your healing chi technique helps, suture the wound shut by pure force of chi alone.
Yeah, not fully though. I only got oh wait, it's 3 plus it's my, or wait, let me look. What did it say? Target, okay, if the spell is successful, target heals 1 wound per uncancelled success and heals 1 strain per spent additional. Alright, so I don't get anything for ranks or anything for that. Okay. Alright, that's alright.
But hey, getting 3 wounds and a strain back is a good thing.
It is, plus the crit gone.
That's the big one right there.
Important thing.
Okay, if you have the best
Anybody else?
tea ever.
Anybody else need anything, or
I just need
nobody
straight
else was injured, right?
You were the only one that bled on this outing.
Yeah, well, you know,
That is your job after all.
it is.
The
Builds
important
character.
thing is you kept Enoch from getting caught in a screaming wail that would have made his ears bleed.
Yeah.
Yep.
Enoch can't poll for mayor if he's got bleeding ears.
As scary as it was, I knew I had to go in and put it to rest. Just didn't know there was something inside.
and it is a eerie reminder that ever since that night, there are spirits floating around out here in town, and nobody's really checked on things except for you guys.
Right?
And you
Yeah.
guys have been pretty selective on who you're checking on. So, Mr. Mayor,
Well,
what does that make you think?
I think that other people need to start picking up some slack.
Yeah, there we go.
He knows who his major contributors are.
I don't know, Mr. Mayor. Do you really want the common folks stepping up? Because that's how lynch mobs happen.
Can only do so much so fast. So
This is true.
there's only 4 of us.
Okay, so you guys, you basically sitting around the poker table deciding what the plan is going to be. What is the plan going to be?
I think it's to finish going to the other ranch.
Should we bring the sheriff so we can arrest him?
You could always stop by while the sheriff's taking care of business and say, "We need you to come with us."
I don't particularly want to.
Mayor.
I mean, we originally were going over there just to talk to them, and
Okay. Just asking.
yeah.
I mean, we don't have definitive evidence that that was their fault.
And if the sheriff is there, we don't have plausible deniability.
I like the way how the mayor threw that out there.
I'm just saying.
True politician.
I think Enoch needs to put on his mayoral black vest for this.
Like I said, true politician. Well spoken. So yeah, I mean, I'm fine either way.
Okay, so you guys take some time to recuperate, and then you guys are going to head off to go see the rancher.
Yeah.
Yep.
back over at the cattle ranch whose branding sigil, you just don't quite understand what it means, but it means something.
Yeah.
Maybe when you get on the ranch, you'll figure it out. Because that is a good place to wrap it up there. As y'all are having your drinks, some of it whiskey, some of it not whiskey. In classic cowboy fashion, looks like whiskey, but it's really tea.
The tea might have just a smidge dropped in.
It's been a rough day.
It's good for what fears you.
Drinking the shine. Give me something hard.
This fire water warms the chi. All right. Well,
As
at
of
least I
course,
didn't die.
you're
Yeah.
back at the saloon, and you look over in that corner where the pantless wizard used to hang out, and you have this momentary thing of sadness that his wagon was found burnt on the edge of town, and
Oh, that's right.
you haven't looked into that yet.
He's in the queue.
It's a side quest.
Right?
We'll get there when we get there.
For all we know, he's because he's a bit of a con artist. He burned his own wagon to try and throw off the scent of the people looking for him.
Right?
He did it for insurance fraud, but was drunk and forgot he didn't have insurance. So,
That's totally.
Forgot that he
is
burned the
so
insurance
it.
paperwork in the wagon. And they're like, "Where's your
Oh,
insurance
yeah.
contract?" In the wagon. Okay, so you guys are gonna get 10 experience.
10
Yeehaw.
XPs. All right.
'Cause I didn't spend the other 10, so yeehaw.
Oh, now you got something to spend there.
That's
20
right.
experience you need to spend.
Yeah.
Ain't no budget.
Yeah. I was thinking I was needing 20. I'll have to look, but it might need 25. I don't remember.
No.
It's
Okay.
time
Good night, guys.
for Eric to sleep. Have a good
Aw,
night.
Get some sleep, man.
Night
Especially
all.
if you've been out in the heat.
Yep. We'll see you next time.
All right, see you later, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Thanks, guys.